high scale that is required, sir.
Okay.
So this has to be decentralized, and we have also
Yeah.
tied with some other NGOs who
Uh,
already.
in this case, just I have to put a word for you, sir. I can take up any one school, whatever you suggest.
Okay,
So
great.
I won't be giving the plants, bigger plants, so
Yeah.
that we dig it and we plant it. They have to do only watering.
Okay, that's great, sir. That's great,
So
sir.
that any one of the school, if you look, if you suggest,
Yeah,
I contribute it.
yeah,
We'll see that it will be taken care of it.
sure, sir. So your college is somewhere near Pune, isn't it, sir?
It is near Shirdi actually. Pune it is
Shirdi.
150 kilometers. Nasik is 60 kilometers.
I
And
see.
Ahmednagar is 100 kilometers. Aurangabad is 100 kilometers.
I see. Okay.
From Shirdi is only 40 kilometers.
Okay. So it comes in
So
that
college is
triangle.
the Amrutwani College of Engineering, Sangamner.
Ah,
Is
I
one
see.
of the oldest college, established in 1983.
Oh, good.
And almost 41 years completed for this year.
Okay,
And
sir.
we have 10 various schools and colleges are there. Nearly 10,000 students are studying in this college. I mean, in the Samstha, there is a society, in the sense,
It's a
society,
group of institutions.
group of institutions. And engineering alone contribute about 4,000 students.
Wow.
And we have almost teaching, non-teaching, 400 plus.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's great.
So this is the brief idea about our Samstha. And of course,
Okay.
later course, I can elaborate on this
Correct.
things, if at all, if it's any interaction, during the interaction, I can take up.
Correct.
Sure.
So, sir, how did you get interested in this project? And were you in this college right from beginning, sir, or have you come?
Actually, this is second time I am working as a principal. I was there here 2005 and 7 for 2 years. And then I came back once again to the institution in 2017. And till
Yes,
then, almost 7.5 years completed in this
I see.
college.
Okay, sir.
And Tumkur, you have heard of it, Tumkur.
Yes, of course,
So
yes.
there one college is there, Sridevi Engineering College.
I
So
see.
I also worked there about some 6 to 7 years.
I see. Okay.
In Maharashtra, I spent more number of years.
Okay.
So somehow it has been reconnected with this state, and especially this place in around of Nagar district. So I'm
Oh,
working
great,
for
sir.
almost 25, 30 years I spent here.
Oh, amazing.
So, and we can start the interaction, or you are
Yes.
waiting some?
Yeah, we can start, sir. No problem. Correct, Varun. We'll start off the introduction. We don't want to wait
Yeah,
professor's
we can
time.
start. People will join,
Yeah.
and we can start.
Can we start with the
Yeah.
video, Hema? We have.
Yeah. So I will share the video. Huh?
Yeah. So what, Dr. Venkatesh, we just got one video regarding what
Yeah,
we do, and I think we'll
sure.
have a look at that. Okay.
No issue. No
Yeah.
problem, sir.
Yeah. Please go ahead, Varun.
Are you worried about this summer heat? Don't worry, things are going to get even worse in the upcoming days. If you are really suffering from this, watch this video carefully. A long time back, there used to be a farmer who used to have a lot of hens along with him. And one day he discovered that there was a golden hen in the entire farm, which was laying a golden egg every single day. He and his wife became very greedy. They decided to cut that golden hen so that they can grab all the golden eggs in one go. And when they did that, they discovered that there was no golden eggs which was there. Now that's exactly the same thing is happening with us. In the verge of getting all the golden eggs together, we are actually cutting the golden hen, which is our planet Earth. Now we have got two options. The option number one is, either you take this golden hen and save it by taking to the hospital. The option number two is let it die. Which option will you take it? If you are thinking a Spider-Man or a He-Man or somebody else is going to come and save this planet Earth, I'm sorry. No one is going to come and save this. This is like you and me as a common people. We have to take the responsibility of saving this planet Earth. If you want to join this movement of saving this planet Earth, then make sure that you are joining this Green Planet movement where we'll be able to restore the glory of the planet Earth. Yeah, if you really care for your children, then go and click on the link below and take the action today.
Yes, sir. Nice
So,
message.
sir, how did you like the video?
Yeah, it's fantastic. No doubt about it. It's
Right.
fact also, and it is rather is alarming and awakening each and every one of us. Just today only I was going through the information that this time 2000 years heat is a record. After 2000 years, we achieved this.
Okay.
So such the enormous heat this time. And of course, all European, everywhere it has been affected. I
Right.
think we are heard and seen in Mecca under 52 degrees centigrade and more than 1,000 people have died on the street. So this is how it is happening. Of course, even Delhi also it is a lot of heat. I understand.
Mhm.
So definitely everybody has to be contribute. So not only one or two people, they cannot make a difference. Of course, it make difference. It is a movement rather. It's
Yes.
not like that. Nothing happens, but it's only will should be there. I think everybody has to join. So just have shared, have given an opportunity. Because I was not, if you're not given an opportunity, I would not have thought of this, how to go about it. Maybe like many people may be there. So from my side, I said one school I can adapt and see that I can able to provide the support for putting of trees. Rather, we get the bigger trees so that it will be not waited for it has to grow and take time and then give the all the energy, like you can say that. So that way we can see that. So that way, Go Relation, I am very thankful to connecting me for this session. Thank you.
Correct, sir. That was our mentor, Mr. Karthik, Infinity
Yeah,
Karthik,
yeah.
as he calls himself, and he's taking the lead in this Common Man's program.
True.
So, sir, what happens is the moment we involve institutions,
Hmm,
so
hmm,
people start, thinking that we may have some ulterior motive and things like that.
Correct.
So we don't want to associate with, as far as possible, any institution. We are
Correct.
common man's movement. So
Yeah.
people readily join a common man's movement.
True, definitely.
So that is what we are trying to do. So,
Yes.
Dr. Venkatesh, we heard also that your college has so many branches, even though it's in the hinterland. We
Yeah.
find that you have almost 7 or 8 branches of engineering.
Now
And
actually nine, sir, nine branches.
9 branches. That's amazing, sir. Normally, colleges in the hinterland have the 3 main branches of, mechanical, computers
Yes.
nowadays, and maybe electronics and electrical.
Yeah.
But you have electrical separate, you have
Yes.
EC and
Civil also separate.
telecommunication,
Yes.
and you have so many branches. That's really
Yes.
amazing, sir. So do you get staff, sir? Do you have a problem in getting staff?
No, as such, now we don't have any that difficulty level.
Okay.
And here earlier there was a problem in the initial stage, maybe like maybe 15, 20 years back. So now most of the colleges come up and a lot of opportunities are there. So they are coming to this profession also. So not an issue at all now. Only to, as of course, every time we have to look for a proper faculty with what you can say that the passion for it. So
Correct.
that is only the difficult part. Otherwise, things will okay, no issue at all. And by the way, I have to say that. So for the last 6-7 years, we have almost 80% placement.
Oh, wow. That's great.
And this time 701 students have been placed.
Oh, that's
And
okay.
electrical branch 100%,
Okay.
mechanical 100%,
Okay.
then production 100%, MBA department 100%, and other departments nearly 70 to 80 they are crossing already. Maybe in a few days that also going to happen. Even civil also we got 120 intake. They have placed 70 students.
Okay, that's great, sir. So actually, I'm also an electrical engineer, but
Yeah,
I find
understood.
that people do core engineering subjects and they
Yeah,
go off and
go to software.
do software coding.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
I've come across architects and
Yeah,
civil engineers.
yes.
They study civil engineering, architecture, and start doing coding. So
Yes.
it's actually a waste of resource, isn't it, sir?
Exactly. Exactly. Now, other way I can put it like this: whenever on to application part of it, as an electric engineer, you know the electrical as well as software field. You will be
Yeah.
a better candidate than the simply a MC or maybe computer engineering. They will want to come at the same path. So it doesn't make much difference. But really, the core engineering plus software engineer, see the
Right.
deadly combination. So they give better results and better solutions also. So this cannot be expected of somebody who non-core engineer. That's what I understood and observing also. Even industry people also say like that.
So your students, are they joining core engineering industry, or are they going into?
Yeah, yeah. They are also joining. We are getting good packages also. Now ABB, one of the electrical engineer, aware of it. So there we placed about 4 students. That is
Okay.
a package of 10.5.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Great.
So that's an example I said.
Yeah, yeah. My daughter is in ABB, so I know about it.
Oh,
She
okay.
also got into campus interview from
Yeah.
Bangalore College.
And orally one in company is there. So that is in Gujarat. And they want only, and I think Aurangabad. So they only girl students.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're offering 5.5 lakh.
Oh, okay.
So our 5 students have been placed in
Okay.
that company.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And a lot of companies also associate with us, like Sybase, one of the software company. They give the about 15 students the financial need for the income less, maybe 1 lakh something below that. So we are getting that for the last 2 3 years. We are associated with that. Then one of the Cummins, we are kilos of Cummins, you are aware of it. So they also associate with their college. They also provide some 5 to 10 people, the financial assistance to students who are needy, of course, meritorious students like that.
Right.
So apart of which, as our college and the management providing scholarship, that is the students scoring 9.5 CGP above. So we are giving 6,000 rupees as the cash prize for that particular semester. If they score more, once again, I mean next semester, once again 6,000 get it. So this I have put up with the management. They readily agreed and they also issued. This time nearly 4.5 lakhs were given as a cash prize this year.
Correct. So that regarding your tree plantation, sir, we heard a lot. So can you tell us something about how is the tree plantation drive in your college and how you have been able to achieve great results in your college, sir, in your college campus?
Yes. Before that, just I had a few points which I have gone through in during my tenure as a teacher and all. So I have worked as an NSS program officer during early days, but in the year 2000 like that. So there I personally, through the students, I engaged with them, and in a Mashan Bhumi, that is funeral where it happens, their tree plantation also got it done by my students, and ensure that at that time very like infancy state, rather understanding the whole scenario. It was not that simply we have to plant it, but we know that we have to plant, we have to water it. So as a program officer, I ensured where I stayed in the campus. So more than 100 plants also we planted during that time, 2000 here. And I ensured during one summer, I personally watered it, carrying in the bucket. There was no pipelines, etc. So
Oh,
that kind of efforts I had done it. That's why I know all the inside out of how we should take the plantation and it should be grown. So that's how it is. And just I have to share a small example of it. During the previous college where I was working as a lecturer those days, so we have a Dindi Yatra under Pune University. They used to carry the rickshaw Dindi. So keeping the plant and taking a Merunga, that is procession, and all students shall be celebrating that moment. So particular that college when I was working, I was the part of the NSS program, sir. I was carrying that Dindi Yatra, that normally rickshaw Dindi we call. So that photo was there in the university. When I joined this college in 2005, as I said, I was working as a 2 times principal, 2005-7. At that time, we had a chance to organize the NSS national level program, integration national level program. It was given to us. So at that time, the photo which I have used, rather they are captured, the same photo was there in the leaflet.
Oh, wow.
So what a coincidence, I don't know. But people show me, because I was not when I joined this college, maybe that I will be having, I don't know. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's how it works. We
Yeah.
never expect anything anywhere, but it has reflected that carrying that Rikshadandi, that photo was there. So what else you want, sir? So something, I mean, sometimes it happens like that. Okay.
Yeah, true. Correct.
So other way also, wherever I worked in the different institution as a principal. So normally I have inclination to plantation and landscaping, all those things I do it. So previous institution also very large number of plants are planted and they have grown up bigger trees and landscape also done. So I have a inclination, rather I have passion to that. I developed rather for the last 10 years as a landscaping also. So I can do here in the college also I have done this landscape. Okay, coming to this, our college, our chief executive officer is there, Mr. Anil Shinde, sir. He was MD, ex-MD of a sugar factory. We have sugar factory, milk dairy, processing unit, banks, so many things are there. So there he was worked as a MD. He also passionate for the plantation and trees developing and doing all those things. So that means both of us have the same kind of a wavelength. So it was augured well for us. And whatever the here where I stay this campus in the hostel premises. So ladies hostel, two buildings are there. So at that time there was nothing, no much plants. Whatever the earlier some few plants were there, only that things. That is trees, rather plants, old trees. So there afterwards we started planting around the whole building. I think if you Google it, I think we can able to see the whole campus, how the plants have been covered, the buildings. Now buildings are not seen. And in this campus itself, we have a lot of different trees planted, like mango trees or American Christmas tree. And this Karanji we called in Marathi rather Ongegida. So that lot of trees have been planted here and rhine trees. So many trees, number of varieties also we planted in this campus. Okay. And just I have to say this, last 3-4 years, I mean, we planted only 4 years back, or almost 5 years back. Okay. So we visited nursery also. We went to the different locations of bigger industries where plants are grown up to 10 feet, 15 feet. We chosen bigger trees, more than 8 to 10 feet. And we brought those trees here and we had a huge pit, maybe 2 by 2 feet size. And it's filled by all the good nutrients. So it may earthworms, the cow dung. So all those things have been put in that pit. And then plants are planted during the summer only. Summer in the sense before like in the February, March time. Because at that time, if you've taken care of the cycle, so immediately rain start, the rainy season. So it will take the grip of the growth. So that is the key word. This also learned with the architect landscape who does this activity.
Correct.
So last 10 years back, I understood this, like this key, what it tells that information. So that also I used it during this plantation.
So
And
actually, the general impression is that if you plant during the rainy season, they grow well. But what you felt was that a couple of months before the rainy season, if you plant it, then the shoots will start coming out and they'll take a firm grip when the actual rains come.
Yes.
Great idea. That's a great
So this normally people doesn't know. I mean, I don't know, maybe knowing it, I'm not sure. But my understanding, most of the people, they doesn't understand that start only during rainy season, you have to put the plants. It will take care. But they're not so that. You have to only 2-3 months you have to see off. Normally February, March, normally if you see the landscaper, they do like this one. So during that time, they make all the things. And once rain starts, maybe in the start of June and all, so 4-5 months, good rain, good water capacity will be there. So they absorb and get all the good nutrients. They also go faster also. I mean, grow faster. So this is how it happens. So that way you have done it. So now anybody sees the after planting and for the last 4-5 years, they says maybe 10-15 years old these trees. That is the comment we get from the guest. who visited the campus. They don't believe. It is only 4 or 5 years back we planted,
Okay.
and nobody believes that.
Uh-huh.
And for all the trees, we are given drip for the connected. All the time, watering will be there.
Right, right. So what you feel is that by taking these bigger, almost you can
Plants.
say miniature trees,
Yeah.
you have to look for those nurseries where they have looked after the sapling and it has
Yes.
grown to about 4-5 feet or 8 feet high. And then you
Yes.
come and plant it, the survival rate is much better.
100%.
Huh.
100%.
100% survival rate. Rather than planting seeds and hoping
Yes.
that it will grow.
If you're
As
doing
it is,
all that circus,
correct.
protection is also required. You have to putting a fencing is also required.
Yeah.
And if something goes wrong, immediately it will go away. Anybody can destroy.
Correct.
So all those things are the elements of getting lost of
Correct.
all these efforts.
And by nature, we know that planting a seed, the chances of success is 1 in 100 or something for a plant,
Yes. Yes.
for a seed to grow into a plant. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So
And
where
then,
we can do that,
Hmm.
wherever there is no interference of human,
Ah,
at that places, if you do
Yeah.
that seed ball activity, definitely 50% going to come.
Okay, okay.
Wherever interference is there, movement is there, so that is very difficult. That point getting a grow that. So
And
that's why I
also,
said any pilot project of any school. So I would like to lead and see that only bigger plant I have to bring it, and I can establish those things.
great, great, sir. We'll definitely take your help, sir. And
Yeah.
sir, I've seen from your website that, the approach road and all that are beautifully lined with trees on either side.
Yeah.
Giving it a beautiful arch-like look. Looks very beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Really nice. And
And we have a palm trees we have planted everywhere. They have grown now a very larger height they gained, and they become as a canopy. So now in the campus, if you move around the campus, we don't require any kind of a this thing. We are get shelter automatically by the shadow of the trees. So that now it has become that.
That's amazing. So, sir, what is the kind of people you are mobilizing? The students only? Are they volunteers or are they like
No, here we have a students also. We have NSS unit is there, about 200 students officially sanctioned by the university, and students will be involved as a voluntary for that to get what is assimilation rather. And see, this college is basically in the rural side, so need not give any coaching or anything differently for them. So normally what happens is they have inclination to do all this work. At the same time, uh, rather depending on the students and other forces, we as a institute from the Samstha also, we have taken these efforts to planting on our own, and we are spending the money on that. So we're not depending on anybody to get it. But by seeing our campus green, just I want to share one of the bank who is come for the expert lectures and as well as for placement drive. They have a CSR fund. From that fund, they offered us to plant about 100 trees in our
I see.
campus.
Okay.
But in our campus, already we have so many plants. There was no space. So there was another space for other school purpose. It was there. So we have shown that place, and they planted 100 plants through the students. That MBA students we involved for planting them. Each 2-3 students should plant so that they should feel it. But later stage, we have all the manpower. They can ensure that proper growth, and we have gardeners. So timely watering and even giving the right manure at the different times. So that's also there. Adventure. What are the bigger trees we planted? No plants. I mean, survival is 100%. It
Very good.
never wasted anywhere. It has not gone.
Okay.
So this is how we have been. It has been done now.
Right. So we have in our gathering today about another 15 more people. So
Yeah.
I invite them to ask any doubts you have to Dr. Venkatesh. I think he'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Is there anybody in the group would like to ask anything to Dr. Venkatesh?
And by the way, in the hostel, what we planted is like all fruit. Also, we have planted like mango, tamarind, and cherry.
Okay.
So that students, when they can have, after ripening or given fruits, they can pluck and eat.
Oh, okay, that's
So
great.
they're like nothing like any kind of a revenue model. So they can
Oh,
student can use it. So
okay.
that's how we also planned it. They
And
can
sir,
enjoy that.
what about your manure and all that? Do you have a method to
We have a
automate?
biogas plant also, so that we have also using it. The hostel, they have a we are running a hostel also mess. So what are the waste and other thing, cow dung also we put it, and the gas also get produced. During the process also manure will also produce. It's not the bigger amount, but we also get outside from purchase outside also. What are the leaves also there that we allow to like become dry up, and then it will be become
So you have an organic composting
or
plant also.
compost also we have
Do
there.
you use
Vermiculture also we have there. That is
vermiculture
also
and
that is part of that decompose is a vermiculture part of it. So
okay.
that also we are taking care of it. And it won't give yield much. It may little amount. It can support the whole process. See, once the trees are grown up very big, so it not required any further like providing manure also. If you give sufficient water, that's enough to take care of.
Okay. That's great, sir. So, you told me that when they came to invest some CSR funds,
Yeah.
there was no place for more trees. So, are you not planning to plant any more trees in your campus now?
Nay, in my campus, wherever the space is there, every space is occupied.
Oh,
And even the bigger tree, we have planted palm trees. So that also a part of it.
okay.
So like that, we are filled everywhere.
Acha.
And we have other like the space is there in the sense land is there. The other area, the campus is developing. So at that places we can also plantation can be done. So that's possible.
And sir, we read that you have been able to actually bring down the temperature by a couple of degrees.
Yeah.
To the tree plantation. How did you did you record the things before and after, or is it the general temperature of that area?
Yeah, two things I want to share. We have a temperature display board in the campus.
Sure.
Okay. And whenever we come from outside, when we travel, even city itself, city is only 8 kilometers, not very far. We cannot don't say it is earlier, we can say rural and that is a city. Now it is a part and parcel of it. So even from we come from that some 7-8 kilometers from the town. So while coming here, you can feel the difference of temperature.
Okay.
Nearly 2 degrees we have seen.
Oh, fantastic.
And rain also is more after this plantation. That also we are observed.
Okay.
When you say with the campus, the rain has started and it's raining heavily, and we feel it. When he asked somebody from the town, they said no rain.
Oh, so this actually the moisture from the trees also helps in the precipitation.
Yes,
The
definitely.
moisture precipitation.
And somebody has told us, even from the Google, one of the team has visited to this campus, and they have felt it. Why this place is getting more rain or something? They felt some different, unusual. They came personally to observe this campus and recorded things, and they went.
Amazing.
So this is another feather in this kind of a plantation. It has resulted.
Great.
And who are guests, who are the parents visit the campus, they definitely they love it because a lot of plants are there. They can able to take shelter. They can enjoy their meal. They can sit, relax. Even students can study. So all kind of things happens because of the tree plantation.
So do you also have any water bodies nearby, or you?
No, water body doesn't have. So we have a special ponds we have created. It's about 4 crore capacity of water capacity, liters capacity.
Okay.
So there we store the water. It is pumped from then it is all flow from the gravity, and it will come down. And you have STP plant also, sewage treatment plant. So that also we're using for some part of as a
एक मिनट आ रहा हूँ 2-3 बोल
Okay. Okay. Right.
and also we have a solar generation of electricity is also there.
Okay.
That is
great.
also 400 kilowatts and self-sufficient. The campus is
Power.
now.
Okay.
It doesn't want any external electricity, and metering is there, and we give the generated to the MSCB, that is called MSC Maharashtra State Electricity Board. So from there also we get some amount, and as well as our electricity is from 12 lakhs to it has reduced to 4 lakhs.
So for solar, how are you doing it, sir? Are you not synchronizing it with the grid or your
Grid only. We are doing grid only.
so that means you are actually you can say reducing the consumption, or are you able to feed back also some
Both.
okay.
Both.
All right, that's great. Okay.
So we got this CI. We are membership for CI also, Confederation of Indian Industries. We applied for there are a lot of competitions they do in a lot of categories. So building efficient, energy efficient building category, we got first prize from the CI during almost 3 years back also. And from AICT also we have as a green campus award also we got it, appreciation from them also.
That's great. That's very nice. That's nice. So as a this thing, you're coming under Ahmednagar as a district, or
yeah, Ahmednagar as a district. It is a border place, rather border taluka to the Nasik. Nasik is closer to than the Nagar district. I mean Ahmednagar. It's only 60 kilometers this side and 100 kilometers from there to Nagar.
So Ahmednagar has got a huge army base also there. So.
Yes. Defense is there.
So there also, I mean, plantation would be possible because.
Yeah, it is there. It is normally like we can say dry place. Normally they call. So not much of plantation is there. So people, we should start looking for more plants.
Correct.
We can look for our campus as a model for anybody.
Yeah.
So what are the plants we planted? We are taking care of it. So what two lines if we see enough, so then there is no problem because you are planting a bigger trees. So the roots will be taken care of it. Even if water is not given, provided, but during rainy season, it takes themselves care of it. So that only you have to do.
Correct, sir. So, sir, when we are doing this school project, like I told you, we are planning to mobilize in about 2,800 government schools.
Yes.
How do you, can you give us some advice as to how we can mobilize some volunteers for this? I mean, how do we go about getting the people to volunteer? Because the schools themselves don't have infrastructure.
Funds.
Yeah, they don't have time, and this one also.
Funds also.
Yes. So,
first thing, of course, as I said, I reside in Bangalore only. I'm staying in Yelahanka.
Oh, great.
So,
I'm from Yelahanka, so I'm Indian.
Achha, okay, nice. So near CRPF, that camp is there. They have beside behind that. Yes, behind that. Yes. So we stay there. So that's why my location said. So wherever the school you are going to giving, adopting, so I can able to take care of that.
Okay.
Number two, whichever the school you find out is, we have to plan what is the areas available. So how many plants we can plant, what are bigger plants, which will be the fruit giving plants, or what kind of shadow plants are required. All the mix, ensure that there is enough space to plant it, so that they should not be look for the cutting of the branches and all those things should not happen because the growth will be curtailed. So that one part. And in the school itself, you have to make all the students, maybe if they are, say, for example, they are having a 10th standard. So we can have a 10th standard student, 9th standard student, 8th standard students. We can make a group of the students. We can give the competition and we can give that plan to him, adopting purpose. So such kind of things, if we make them feel,
Please go ahead,
if
sir.
we find that group of students to as making them responsible and they own it, and you can give a prize for every year who is taking care of best. So that give the competitions, and also infuse or inculcate the good values for their future generation, for their future. If all those things sessions like fun act and all those things, if you involve them, so probably rather teacher, the students should be given the more responsibility and they should adapt it. If they do that, so
yes, sorry.
no issue, no
Yeah.
problem. Understand. So if they do that, definitely, because why is that? So once the students move from 8th to 9th, somebody will come join for 8th, they will be the part of it. So we can make a rotation, we can link, we can create. So that tree will not go away, or rather the caring will be there. So that's how we can think of it.
Great. So we have some young enthusiasts also. Varun is there, no? Can I request Varun if he has any questions for Dr. Venkatesh? Varun, are you there?
Yeah, can you?
Yes, Varun. Yeah, he's a young enthusiast.
Sure.
Go ahead, Varun.
Their future they have to now look. Coming days, it is very like a horrible situation everywhere because a lot of climate change is there.
Yes, correct. That's true.
Now also we are feeling the hot here. So with so much plantation also we are feeling heat.
Okay. True.
So actually, I also had the same question because right now we have a very big project for doing it with government school, and actually it's very kind of Dr. Venkatesh that he came forward and to assist because we need people like him who can guide us because he has done it on a major scale in his campus. So his insights and guidance will be a lot helpful for all of us. So that is, I think, a major boost for us as well. And another thing I want to know is so, like, how does doing this project change your life as well? What was the impact in your life? Because I think that is something that will resonate with a lot of people. So I just wanted to ask that question.
No, as I said, in 2000, I was become by accidentally the program officer, NSS, National Service Scheme. You are aware of it in the schools and colleges. It is there. Other is in colleges. So that involved in a lot of activities. You are aware of it, like a social or maybe a health activities or plantation. So many things will come. So this also a part of it. So with that also, I was done the Siddhi Samadhi Yoga. A lot of it. Rishi Prabhakar, the comparator of Ravi Shankar, Sri Ravi Shankar Guruji, so Art of Living. So he is the Siddhi Samadhi Yoga, he is a Guru, Rishi Prabhakar. So I've also done that program for 21 days. So slowly in that group of people, when you talk about these things, and of course it will be inner also. It's not that somebody come and say we'll change, that nothing happens. So with that, I also developing also a passion to have the growing plants and all those things. So that's how it has started. And by as I said earlier, I have done a lot of plantation in various colleges wherever I worked. So this has made like a positive energy. See, when you see the, we can see the green energy, then water energy, right? Music is also energy, sound energy. So all this energy will enable any human being for to get positiveness. And these energies, when you get it, you feel energized. So that is the concept. And when you do this green energy, sound energy, water energy, when you create in our own of our surroundings, so what happens is you get a positive energy and you get positive thoughts. And wherever I developed this, I never, encounter with any kind of indiscipline by the students.
Wow.
I never had. So I don't remember. See, as a principal, I already completed 20 years as a principal. For the last 20 years, I'm working as a principal.
Great.
Yeah, that is
So this
actually a
how,
very positive point that we can take forward.
yeah,
Coming in from a principal, I think a lot of people in school they will be very willing to adopt this then.
yes, 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 yes.
No, so what Dr. Venkatesh is saying is that, it has an effect on the human beings also.
Yes,
The what do you call, the lower instincts of a human being are pushed aside, and the higher
yes,
being comes to the front, come to the
yes,
forefront.
yes.
So that's really amazing.
And that's so our one question was there, how we can able to promote all those things was talking. So we can go to the one school, we can go to the any donor. There are a lot of people are there, they don't know how to spend it. Rather, they want to see their value. Money should be properly utilized.
Correct.
Nobody want to give a freebies, right? When you tell that this is the place, this is a school, we can take them to that, showing that school also, and showing that we want this kind of a plantation from your fund. This will be adapting the school to you. So like that, if you tell it, so probably people may come forward also. Whatever you identify 280 schools, definitely it can be covered. Not a big issue. It can be done
That's true.
also. I feel that.
Very true, sir. And the reason why the big industry doesn't give to smaller volunteers and all that is because they are worried that it will not be properly utilized.
Correct, correct.
So,
No, what we have to do is we don't want to spend, not give the money. We have to ensure we are only taking care of 2-3 days. You have to spend, that's it. Nothing else.
correct.
Digging one part, getting all the manure at that part, the ready, keeping ready. Once the pits are ready, we have to get the plant directly from the nursery. In the day itself, we have to plant it, water it, finished.
Ah,
That's it. It's only a 3-day program. Anybody can give 3 days their lifetime,
yeah,
not
true,
an issue.
true.
And by the way, also I have to add one more thing. We have purchased a land in one of the place, okay, near Chitrudurga.
Ah,
So I thought of planting there also to become more, grow the trees.
yeah.
So,
Gulbarga
but
needs it.
yeah, but we couldn't succeed. I purchased a bigger plant only from 300 plants from various varieties from Bangalore nursery. So somebody was not there to take care of it. Rather, we are not able to spend time. So whatever plants are planted, they a few plants came and 50% are gone. But
Okay.
still, I feel bad about it. So that is
Yeah.
where I only not able to complete
Correct.
the task.
Correct. That is that particularly the Hyderabad, Karnataka region, that area, Bidar, Gulbarga, extremely hot and trees are very few in that area. So
Yes,
definitely needs.
I think through your this thing only I saw one video that where the water will be more collected, you have to dig a big pit and put all the these stones in that and fill the stand on it. So water collection will be there. Immediately water capacity will be there in that particular area. So that's what I gone through your relation
Right.
group. I think that can be taken up. So that is one of the fantastic. I felt it during rainy season. Before rainy season, if you create it, whatever rain is waterfall, it will get collected and be stored there. So you're not allowed to go away and it to go in the deep into the soil.
Correct. And that's why I was asking about water bodies near your college, because that would be a natural.
There is a river. It will be canal is there. From the river, it is allowed the water by rotation. From there, we pump it and collect the water and we store it. So that is how it will be using it. Whenever the rotation comes, that water will be collected there. So that's how we are doing it.
Okay, that's great. So, Hema, would you like to ask some questions to Dr. Venkatesh?
Hello.
You're muted, Hema.
Hello, good evening.
Dr. Venkatesh, just wanted to add, we also have active members in Chitradur. So even for that land of yours, I think we can ask some of them if they are willing to volunteer, and we can take that up as well. And I think now even Ravindra sir has joined the core team. So he has been doing it for 16 years, and they know how to. They have this team as well of gardeners and volunteers who are actually particularly into managing all those things, and they can help with all of that. So I think we can take this land also because uh, because we need to plant a lot of trees, and
Yeah.
wherever people are willing, like we should always support them.
No, actually, we have 3 bores. Bore is there. 2 bores we specially we drilled it. So
Mhm.
some water was there, and that land is there. 7 acres are there. We are ready to plant. No issue at all. No problem. If somebody want to plant it, definitely I'll give. We'll provide that land.
Yeah.
Great. So that's
We can
a
also involve. Rather, I can say it.
Good
correct.
evening, sir.
Yeah.
Good
Good
evening. I'm
evening.
Malata.
Yeah.
And we are a Go Green family, sir.
Okay.
So thank you and welcome to our the program. And
Yeah.
we whatever I was thinking to ask you, Varunji shared you that. We are always
Okay.
there to support you. Once we'll discuss on this about your whatever the acres is there. We'll support and we need your support to greenery your property. And
Yeah.
we'll conduct some voluntary there and we do the best, sir. And we are
Okay,
happy to
madam.
be
Sure,
associated with you, sir.
sure, sure, sure. No, madam. No problem.
Thank
And
you.
so this normally what happens we see is that during this Environment Day or the Van Mahotsav, where they celebrate, there is a flurry of activity and a lot of people will, kind of get into it. But after that, it is forgotten. So we need something to continue that momentum. Then only the trees that we have planted will survive. We can nurture them to grow into the things.
Just to add with you is that when we were I mean, you are also almost my age, I believe. So during our school days, have you heard of it? Father Day, Mother Day, Brother Day, Sister Day,
No day.
Valentine Day.
Only
Correct?
Independence Day, Republic Day.
Understand Republic Day. Correct?
Republic Independence Day. Yeah.
Yeah. So this culture is it is imposed by the European, their industry, surviving their industries, and they want to make money, milk us. They have been imposed and giving all this kind of concept. And we as India, we celebrate every day one holiday. I mean, sir, one festival. And every day we do puja for the trees, right? It is not something different for us.
Yeah.
It is a part of our life. I think day before yesterday, I think yesterday also, it was a Vata Savitri puja we call, no? That,
ಇವತ್ತು ಸರ್
ಇವತ್ತು
yes. ನನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು okay.
ಓಕೆ ಹಾ
So people celebrate. So what is that? Is environment day, no?
Correct. Yeah.
They are doing differently. We are not doing anything. We are there now, also there. In the future also we are there.
Correct.
So
This is a concept.
Even in Naga Panchami and others, any festivals, we do first Ashwath Mara Katte Hogbittu, first we do puja to there. We show our gratitude to all the plants and trees.
Correct.
And, so I want to share one experience during our Go Green Revolution time. So we went to deliver more sapling to all the police department. Each the sectors they used to ask me, get some fruits trees, because nowadays all the birds every even the lot of animals also they're getting so many noticed birds is not there nowadays due to not having sufficient food. And due to this overheat, they are dying. So they said that get like nerle, even Palestina, jackfruits, even other small fruits. It's only specifically for birds only the
Birds
fruits.
purpose. Yes.
They requested. So we have to think on that also. Not only planting the trees only for the greenery or something. We have to plant the fruits where other the birds, other animals,
Ecosystem to survive.
survive. Yes.
Correct. That's true.
Hey, even Tulsi Puja, we do it every day. What is that?
Correct.
Daily we
Yeah.
are praying, na?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Why they should preach us to do the environment only yearly once, and you
Correct.
forget it. So
If they
this is
say,
the Western culture, what we are getting it. That's it. I feel.
and also respect Mother's Day, Father's Day, what they do, no? Respect every day as a mother and father, because not
Brother.
only the consider as a one day. Love
Correct.
your parents every day.
Every
And
day,
also,
every day.
and also teach the what is the value of fathers and mothers. So automatically that will comes up.
Yes, yes.
Correct. Correct.
This is our part of culture. It is our nature, and
Yeah.
we are in the nature only. So we did not do anything separately. So it is their part of it, and our forefathers know everything. How environment to be protected, how to be
Yes. Sir. Yes.
taken care of it, and that's why they were telling all kind of trees were planted in the village. If we go, there are a lot of plants. I mean, trees are there.
Correct. Mm.
So
And just
only
this,
now,
yeah. And this thing has to start from childhood. Now, today's
yes,
children, like my grandchildren, they may be able to tell you different types of dinosaurs, but they will not be able to tell you different types of trees or birds. You know?
yes, yes.
So the media is so encompassing, and they're already brainwashing the children. And we are looking at something which is non-existent, but what is
Nah,
existing, we are not able to appreciate.
appreciate, correct.
So,
Hey,
The
just
notice
I
is
want to share. It is not maybe this. Just I want to share that we may be out of the breed of the various cows. In that particular Girga is there.
yes, yes, A1
Gir,
cow or something we call, no?
Gir,
A1
Gir cow we call
Gir
it.
cow.
That,
Okay.
yeah, it's Rajasthan. Just like a Deshi, naughty cow we call that.
Ah.
So that milk is so powerful, so effective, and particular that ghee and all is you get immunity. No medicines required. This is a proven record.
Great.
Desi ghee. Desi ghee.
Desi ghee.
No, now we have imported New Jersey cows now. So now,
Hey, this is all the notion or the kind of things created in our mindset.
Yes.
So it was not there, but they are, I said, borrowed and imposed things.
correct, correct. So I mean, it's more towards accent is more on quantity than quality.
Quality,
You know,
correct.
because New Jersey cow gives some 10 liters a day. So we are looking at that rather than the quality of the milk.
That's why we are getting a lot of health disorders.
Yeah.
It is affected our health. If you see a lot of diseases, we never heard of it. Now we can see that those diseases now.
True.
This is how it is affecting us. We are not aware. Simply it has become part of life, and when we start suffering, we realize that something gone wrong.
Correct, sir, correct.
So I think everyone should understand and overcome that kind of like masking that has been done. We should come out from that.
And sir, even if you see our fertilizer policy, we tended to, we gave subsidy for fertilizers so that the farmers are overusing the fertilizers.
Correct.
And the produce that is coming out is all polluted now.
Exactly.
So it has to be more organic kind of growth rather than full of pesticides and.
Yeah. So that way millets are the best thing. It doesn't harm leading to diabetes or some other diseases. So I think one should switch out to the millets.
Millets,
it is more healthy and organic rather.
That's great.
Yes, sir.
So in one of our Douglas therapy program, our Professor Satyamurthy sir used to take. He always used to say, whatever you are drinking, Horlicks, Bonvita, other things, if you see a Horlicks, that is what we get wastage from the whatever our gevu and other fruits that peel, no? That only they are smashed and they are giving as a protein. But you people are just polishing and other you do. So all the vitamins will get vanished. Don't do that. So people are making money from that dust. You are just throwing. Don't do that.
Yeah, like that, many things are there. It has to be in a small group. It has to be discussed and should be debated and should be unconvinced. Rather going a mass doesn't work. Only like a big words and people will forget and they go. They go with the casual. So now what the school thing you took it now? So that is the right way of approach and right way of doing it. Plantation. So protection with the school people can take care of it. Children will take care of it. So definitely we'll have the satisfaction that the trees will be protected. So they don't go away. So this way it has to be done in a small like a cluster. You have to create a clusters, small clusters, and that becomes a big cluster.
Correct. That's true. So
And then in our school days, sir, we used to get the powders, no, the protein powders.
Yes.
School days. In government school and all, we used to get that protein. Now that same protein is selling in big malls. Like 500 rupees, 600 rupees. This is a protein. Once I just went and tasted that. It's like similar to what we used to get in our childhood. the jaggery, the other mixtures of everything. That is that. And if you even that we used to do like roti tara we used to make, sir. If you put some ghee and we roll it and it's a very energy that time.
Correct.
Oh, I was quite surprised. We used to get free, but today it's in malls 500, 600 rupees.
So they'll have an ad with Akshay Kumar ad, no? So obviously people will buy that. So
just I'll share one part, sir. Either only what I'm doing for the students here. We are girl students are in this campus only almost 800 plus students are there. So we know that blood what do you call that, hemoglobin content will be less. They'll have goes to anemic and all. So as my mess fellow to provide the soaked groundnut with the jaggery so that they can get the best medicine for improve the blood. So this how also I am doing.
Groundnuts and jaggery, is it?
Jaggery. Okay. Yes. In the morning, without taking other food, you should eat. So that will give the energy and as well as your immunity. That hemoglobin definitely within a month it improves.
Wow.
So even diabetes can have, sir?
Yes, no issue, madam. Jaggery is not a problem. Diabetes is something different. Always you relate with sugar and sweetness. And you are taking a small quantity, no? It's not a big quantity.
Correct.
Anyway, even rice, rice also, you eat some chapatis also, there is a sweet content is there in that also.
Yeah.
That is sugar content. So this is better, no? Once you improve the immunity and the blood immunity, the hemoglobin content will be more. You will be more healthy. That's it.
That's true.
That will give you the energy.
Yeah.
Great.
Last week we met Dr. Yellappa Reddy, sir. He was shared that for Gandhiji used to have one full amount of groundnut every day. See his energy. Like that, the groundnut is very powerful. Kalakai bija and that.
Goat milk.
That too. No, he was eating something different, madam. This is you have to soak overnight and the morning before taking any other food, you should eat it. With the combination of both the jaggery and this. In Maharashtra, you can see that normal people used to take that the chikki we call in Bangalore.
Yes.
Kalakai bija.
So chikki.
Lonavala chikkis.
Groundnut chikkis with the jaggery mix.
Right.
So in Maharashtra, it is more they eat.
Okay.
So this you have to do like this. This will give you more energy. So light up many things are there. I don't think so it is a session for that.
Right.
So yeah.
So any other questions for Dr. Venkatesh? You've taken your time, sir. We are so thankful that you could spare time
issues,
with
sir.
us.
Yeah,
And let us definitely see sir, how
Question
we
alla
can collaborate.
ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು.
Please, madam.
One second. ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಸರ್ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡೂನು ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ ನಮ್ ಪರಿಸರ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಾಗ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆನೇನೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. ಪರಿಸರದ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ನೀವ್ ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೂ ಈ ತರ ನಿಮ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡುವಂತ ವಿಷಯ ಸರ್. ಹ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ನಾವ್ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ನಾನು ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಲಿ ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋ ಇದು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಅದು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ತು.
ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 40% ಹುಡುಗಿರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ,
ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು.
ಒಂದು 50% 60% ಹುಡುಗರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Sorry madam, sorry. Okay. See, we get the students from all over the Maharashtra and especially rural people. So 40 to 45% girl students are there, and remaining are boy students. We have a practice of doing blood donation camp every year, and every year nearly 600 to 700 the pouches, that bottles we donated. What I made a condition for them is that you should do the hemoglobin check compulsory to all my girl students.
Oh, so nice.
That I have made it a mandatory for them. First you do it, then you do the blood donation camp. Otherwise, I will not allow you. Okay. So thereby, all the girls will get, once the admission, they get blood check, hemoglobin check.
Very nice. Very good idea.
And they will come to, many people doesn't know what is their blood group sometimes also. Even hemoglobin, how much is not, because of anemic, they get a difficulty and the problems of all issues. Okay. So once they understand what is my hemoglobin level, they become conscious. When I say you eat jaggery with the groundnut, they immediately they take it. Otherwise, why I should eat? They will start questions. Okay. So this is also made a part of it.
Very nice.
So just you said, that's why I added one more dimension what I'm doing here.
Amazing. Very good idea. So we should use that. So Hema madam, can you just tell about Rajeshwari madam, what all great work she is doing? She's a star in amongst us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Hema ma'am,
Sir, Rajeshwari ma'am, she's a doctor, psychiatric doctor.
Okay.
Doctor la, psychiatric counselor. Psychiatric counselor.
Counselor and also, madam, ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. You share all your details.
ನಾನು ಸೈಕಾಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಒಂದು 10-12 years ಒಂದು CMC ಅಂತ, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಿವಿಕ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ NGO ಜೊತೆಲಿ ನಾನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಇದಲ್ಲದೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್, ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಡಿಕ್ಷನ್, ಈ ತರದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಇದ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ನಮಗ್ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇದ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಮ್. ಆ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲರ್ಸ್ ಫೋರಂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವೊಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲಿಂಗು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಸರ್. ಸೀಡ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟ್ರೀ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಪ್ಯಾಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಮುಂಚೆ.
Very nice. Great.
ಇವ್ರು ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಒಂದು ಆನೆ ಬಲ ಸರ್, ನಮ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು.
Right. Nice. Great. So you said a mobile, just I thought of to share. If you say something, I get connected something else, I would have thought of sharing it. So in my mess, there are 800 plus students, the girls school only. They take food, no? Normally they keep engaged with the mobile, they eat it. So I asked to ban the mobile during your lunch hour. They are not allowed to carry the mobiles during taking food. These are implemented.
Very good.
That's great.
Even I am taking food also, I don't attend the mobile, I do not see mobile also. So I also made a policy for myself also.
So are they made to deposit the mobile before?
No, they are not allowed. That's it. You can keep,
okay.
But you not see it. That's it.
Okay.
Otherwise, sometimes I also go there. Now I'll take it and ask them to pay fine of 100 rupees, then take it back.
That's really good.
Hey, somewhere you have to put a impose that do not
Yeah,
change.
yeah,
No?
true,
You have
true,
to change
true.
the system because each one of it is more important to changing the system.
Correct, correct, correct. That's true. So, Dr. Venkatesh, thank you so much for your time. And
Yes,
we
sir.
asked for 1 hour and we've fulfilled that 1 hour. Thank you very much, sir. We'll
Okay,
again
sir.
collaborate with you and
Sure,
keep in
sure.
touch with you. And
Yeah.
we need your guidance and blessings for our
No,
Go
I
Green
don't say
project.
blessing. I'm not as too big man, so I'm also like you. So wherever you feel I maybe, I mean, give contribute myself. You please can connect me anytime. So
Sure.
whenever possible, definitely I'll come and do it also. And as I said, the school project you says to, I mean, who is going to connect? Who is going to keep in touch with me? Tell me. So when I come to Bangalore, I'll call you so we
Sure.
can go to that place. We can see that. What
Yes.
is the scope for it? So how to do it? We can plan it and immediately we can execute also. Not a big issue at all. So we can now schools are started also. So we can implement that also. No problem.
Great, sir.
Great.
Regarding Chitradurga thing, we will connect shortly.
Chitradurga? Gulbarga, sir, or Chitradurga, sir?
No, Hiriyur.
Hiriyur.
Near Chitradurga, I said. Hiriyur.
Chitradurga. Okay, okay. Right, right. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Right. Thank you,
And
sir. Thank you very
warm
much.
round of applause for Dr. Venkatesh for all the great
Thank you very
work
much.
he has done.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good night, sir. Good night.
Sure. Okay. Bye, sir. So,
Bye, sir.
convey
Bye.
my all the wishes and regards to everyone.
Sure,
I
sir.
also appreciate and congratulate the whole team taking without any self anywhere and coming forward to spending your lot of time and energy is more important. I mean, you people are also doing great thing. So I wish you all the best. I maybe become of your part of your family. I'll also be join with you also. Thank
Sure,
you.
sir.
Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good
Thank
night,
you,
sir.
Prakash sir, for hosting the session.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for the opportunity. My
Yes.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank
Right,
you.
sir. Good night. Good night.
Bye.